my name is Alison Jackson and this is my kitchen in Kingston, Ontario. I released from the Canadian Armed Forces in August of 2022 after serving 15 years as a logistics officer. Prior to my employment within the military, I earned a Bachelor of Education within Home Economics and a Diploma in Professional Cooking. I have 10 years experience in the food and education industry, also completing my professional cook apprenticeship. I have a 9-year-old son who enjoys playing hockey, soccer, and spending time in the kitchen with his mom. I am currently looking for opportunities to employ the skills, education, experiences that I have collectively earned and gained over the last 30 years through self-employment and entrepreneurship. The business opportunity I'm looking at is kids cooking classes that combine fun with learning skills that will last a lifetime. Classes are interactive with an instructor to complete a recipe, sharing their product with parents and friends. Kids can choose from a variety of classes, including seasonal specific activities. Signature class would be students would learn how to make cinnamon sticky buns to share with their family and friends. The product provided is half a dozen of unbaked cinnamon buns to be baked at home. The service provided is hands-on educational opportunity within a small group setting. The problem I'm looking to solve is kids have limited opportunities to learn about food, cooking, baking, and applying skills learned at school to life responsibilities. This could be based upon the availability and knowledge of parents and or caregivers, the limited programming within the school systems, and the minimal courses on the economy. The opportunity that I'm looking to provide is an interactive environment for kids that will use food to engage completing tasks from start to finish, reading comprehension through a recipe, applying weights and measures in mathematics, learning about scents through taste, smell, touch, sight, and sound, employing food safety and handling techniques, and providing experiences that can be shared with family and friends over a lifetime. The name of my company is Sticky Fingers Baking Classes for Kids in Kingston, Ontario. I looked at 3 local competitors, which included Craving Catering and Take Home, Susan Catering and Cooking, and the Blue Door Bakery and Cafe. Craving Catering and Take Home was the strongest of the 3, where they were well established within the Kingston community. They provided both catering and take-home services. They had a good website. They did offer kids classes, though they were limited in scope and availability. They had minimal social media presence and they did not have a brick and mortar location. Susan Catering and Cooking and the Blue Door Bakery and Cafe were reviewed with the same criteria, with a common theme amongst all 3, that though they offered kids classes, they were limited in scope, availability, and scheduling. Currently, the stage in the business process I am at is phase 1, startup, where I'm looking at securing funding support in order to complete the tasks listed below, which will enable me to move into phase 2, where I'm running, regularly providing courses in the evenings and weekends, and generating a revenue, where then I can move into phase 3, which is expansion, where I can secure a brick and mortar location, expand the age group, provide course camps, and merchandising. Currently have 2 revenue streams, with stream 1 being the baking classes. Phase 1 would be signature classes, and then phase 2 would be moving into offering a variety of classes, season-specific, workshop-based, and then phase 3 would be offering day camps in the summer and or winter period. Stream 2 would be running concurrently, looking at product and merchandise. Phase 1 would focus on baked goods, phase 2 would be publishing a cookbook, and phase 3 would be merchandising to include chef coats, aprons, and hats, and potentially specific tooling. The grant fund breakdown would include $6,000 being invested into equipment, which would allow 4 bake stations to be established in my home kitchen. Building a pantry stock at $4,000, which would be split between dry ingredients and dairy products. And other expenses at $5,000, which would include logo and branding, labels and packaging, website and social media development, jackets and aprons, translation fees, and other business expenses, for a total of $15,000. And finally, I would like to thank the Canadian Legacy Project for enabling me to participate in the Veterans Boot Camp program. This provided me access to resources and mentorship to explore and invest in entrepreneurship opportunities. Thank you for your time in reviewing my project submission.